Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and today I want to talk about Elite Dangerous. Today is Dev Diary Day. Dev Diary 2 is now out, and oh my goodness, it's time to get excited. It's really time to get excited. This is the second of a series of episodes put out by Frontier to talk about Elite Dangerous Odyssey and its release in early 2021. The first video, One Giant Leap, was released a few weeks ago. We discussed it on this channel. If you want to check it out, click the link above the video. It was called One Giant Leap, and it discussed new light atmospheric planets, icy planets, flora, bioorganisms, and gave us a first glimpse of life in Elite Dangerous on legs. Space legs. But without further ado, let's talk about the new episode, episode 2, which is entitled Choice. In this video, Frontier talks about the idea of choice and forging your own path, something we've heard from them many times in the Elite Dangerous marketing. What this video is talking about is forging your own path in Elite via careers such as exploration, combat, mining, trade. It talk about transposing those experiences on foot, hence the choice on how to do it. One of the more exciting features of Elite Dangerous Odyssey are the suits, the types of suits you can wear, what type of benefits or drawbacks they may have depending on what you're doing. This was addressed in the Dev Diary video. Each of the base suits that you pick it based on the activities that you want to take on. Much like with spaceships. So if you want to go to explore, you would do like an Asp Explorer. If you want to do combat, you get a Viper, you get a Vulture combat focus ship. If you want to explore, or if you want to do mining, there's ships that do that very well. So in the Elite Dangerous Odyssey world, the suits will have specialties as well with exploring, combat, and they mentioned salvaging through wrecks. I wonder if that's going to be expanded upon any. So throughout this Dev Diary, they show all types of footage of beautiful environments within stations, and they talk about these new types of settlements that are on planets, and they describe them as sort of a Dust Bowl Western outpost type of deal, which I am fully behind. And these outposts and these settlements are going to be populated with NPCs that you'll be able to interact with and actually grab missions from. And they actually showed footage of this stuff as well in the stations where you will walk up to kiosks, and you'll see in some of the footage that was shown the interface that you would see in your ship, where you would go to missions, you would go to different parts of the interface to see what was available there in terms of work to do. I was very happy to see that mocap was being used for the NPCs, fully animated NPCs and characters which fit the environment. One of the things mentioned in the video is that all the NPCs will be generated based on the background sim. So the affiliation of the controlling faction is going to play a part, and the NPCs will be a part of that. Whether or not they're going to change their look or not remains to be seen, but it would be really cool if certain factions had certain uniforms, and if that faction controlled the station, they'd have a certain look. Now let's talk about one of the best parts of Elite Dangerous, the sound, and I was very excited to see this as well. It is definitely one of the best sound design teams in the industry. It's really exciting to see that the sound will be a big part of this new experience on foot, and they specifically mentioned that for the first time we'll be able to hear all the different sound effects, from the PA sounds, the surrounding effects, and all the different hums that you hear in the ship. All of that is going to be changed from the perspective of a human body. I'm really excited to see what the sound team is going to come up with. A brand new feature has been introduced called Apex Interstellar. This seems like a taxi service. Is it Space Uber? It sounds like a Space Uber. Players can book journeys to and from ports within jump range. That is an important thing to note. It will give you the option to move around the galaxy and, I quote them, experience gameplay away from the ports themselves. So it sounds like if you want to go down to a planet or go down to an outpost and you're at a station, or you want to go to another station that's within jump range, you can use this service kind of as a taxi to do so. To me, it sounds like a new way to immerse yourself in the on-foot experience, that you don't actually have to get back in the ship to actually do stuff. You could just take an Uber or take a taxi to get to where you need to go using Apex Interstellar. Another thing mentioned by the team over at Frontier is that you'll be able to steal items, possibly steal items from stations and sell them on the black market. And I got to thinking, wow, how are you going to do that? And I was like, the only thing that came to mind was something like Skyrim, where there's items that are out and marked for sale, and you can hit steal as an option. It'll be red like, hey, you're gonna get penalized for this, and you steal it. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, I don't know how they're gonna implement this, but it sounds pretty exciting if that is the case. Overall though, I'm very excited. This is the first time, the first bit that we've seen from Odyssey, other than the initial teaser where we all, saw the players standing there. This is the first time we're seeing some really, really new technologies of the game being utilized. This is the first time we're seeing something brand spanking new in Elite Dangerous. This is a totally different experience from what was in the game before. And there's plenty of reason to be excited about this. It opens up so much more in terms of immersion, in terms of gameplay, in terms of options, in terms of path of progression. It makes the sandbox even more rich. I'm very excited. I can't hide it. I think I'm going to lose control and I think I like it. Wait, is that a song? I think that's a song. This is Bwana from Bwana.tv. That's all I'm going to say about it for now, but I'm bubbling over here. This is really good stuff. This is really good stuff coming out of Frontier for Odyssey. I can't wait for the early 2021 release. And I'm cautiously optimistic, but at the same time, I can't hide the excitement. If you like the video, please comment, like, subscribe, and join our Patreon at patreon.com/Bwana. We got coffee mugs over there. You want one? You know you do. Thank you so much for our patrons for making this so much easier. I do this for a living and the patrons make it happen. I look forward to more Elite Dangerous content coming out of the Frontier camp, and I can't wait for the next Dev Diary to see what they're going to be cooking up next. Take care, have a great day, and fly safe.